Hello everyone, this is Subhash. Welcome to Social Studies. In today's video, we are going to learn another subtopics. They are income and other criteria and schooling revolution in Himachal Pradesh from the Ideas of Development chapter. Okay, so let's start. The first, income and other criteria. Already I told you income is not enough to measure the development. People think not only income but also such as respect, freedom, security and also equality. Of course, income is important for everyone, but only income is not important for measure the development or measure to anything. ఏదైనా కావచ్చు. Okay, for example, here if you have a plenty of money your pocket, so it doesn't mean that you can buy everything. It doesn't mean that you can buy everything. Can you? You cannot. That means you cannot buy pollution free environment, and you cannot buy unadulterated medicines, and you cannot buy unadulterated food grains. That means income, that means we cannot buy anything with the income. So income is not enough. Only income is not enough, but also there are many factors we have to consider to measure the development. Okay, so here let's see some examples. Here given two tables, table 1 and table 2. So here table 1. So there are three states, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh and Bihar, according to its per capita income in lakhs. Okay, so let's see. Haryana, that means on an average a person earn 2.15 lakhs per annual income, and Himachal Pradesh a person would earn 1.82 lakhs. So here Bihar 0.66 lakhs, that means 0.66 means 66,000. A person would earn in Bihar 66,000. So according to income, the per capita ranking given 7 to Haryana, 12th rank to Himachal Pradesh and 33 for Bihar. Okay, but when it comes to HDI, ranking, so you can see here the big difference between per capita ranking and also HDI ranking. So why the ranks were changed here when it comes to HDI? So to know this, we have to discuss here table 2. So here there are same three states, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh and Bihar. So here given details IMR per thousand, literacy rate, percentage and net attendance rate. So first of all we have to know what is IMR, infant mortality rate. That means out of 1,000 live children born, the number of children who die within 1 year. That means deaths out of 1,000 children. తెలుగులో అయితే ప్రతి సజీవంగా పుట్టిన ప్రతి 1000 మంది పిల్లల్లో మరణిస్తున్న వారి సంఖ్య, అంటే సంవత్సరం లోపే మరణిస్తున్న వారి సంఖ్య, దట్ ఈస్ ద IMR, infant mortality rate. Okay, so let's see. In mortality rate, the Haryana in 33, Himachal Pradesh 25, Bihar 38. That means in Haryana 33 children are dying in 1 year. That means before completing the age of 1 year per 1,000. And Himachal Pradesh 25 children are dying in every year. Bihar the 38. So what did you understand? So how to find out which is the developing state and which is not? So here fewer death cases should be registered. That is the main thing. Should be, that means the fewer cases and lower death cases should be registered, so it is called developing state. Otherwise it's a backward state like Bihar. Okay, understand. So let's see the literacy rate. Haryana 77% and Himachal Pradesh 84%, Bihar 64. And net attendance rate, net attendance, Haryana in 61%, Himachal Pradesh 67, as usual 43% in Bihar. That means here in this table Himachal Pradesh is in top. That means it is the developing country because the death cases register, very low death cases registers over here. That means in this state. But here more death cases are registered in Bihar. So that's why in IMR the Himachal Pradesh is best, the Bihar is at the bottom in IMR. And also as well literacy rate also, in the literacy Himachal Pradesh is also in top, and also net attendance also Himachal Pradesh in top. As usual Bihar is at the bottom. Okay, so that is why here SDA given rank 9th rank to Haryana, 3rd rank to Himachal Pradesh, 21 for Bihar. That means income is not enough to measure the development. Not only income, but also there are many factors, many aspects are there. So all these aspects considered by UNDP, and then after the ranking will be announced. అన్ని అంశాలు అంటే కేవలం ఆదాయం కాకుండా అన్ని అంశాలని పరిశీలనకు తీసుకున్న తర్వాతే హెచ్డి అనేది ర్యాంకింగ్ని డిక్లేర్ చేస్తుంది. సో దట్ ఈస్ వై వీ కెన్ సీ ద difference between SDA ranking and per capita income. So per capita income only consider income based, but here they consider many aspects like education, health, IMR, literacy and net attendance. So what did you understand here? Income is not enough to measure the development. There are many factors will be considered, many aspects will be considered to measure the development countries and to measure the states development. Okay, I hope you understand well. Okay, now let's move to the schooling revolution in Himachal Pradesh. Here at the time of Indian independence, Himachal Pradesh also like other states of India. That means some states are backward, some states are forward in development. So Himachal Pradesh was very backward in education and also in development programs. So here, being a hilly region, there is a low density of population in Himachal Pradesh. Hilly region means కొండ ప్రాంతాలతో కూడుకొని ఉండడం వల్ల అక్కడ జనాభా కూడా తక్కువగా ఉంది. So here that's why the government of Himachal Pradesh couldn't do the development programs so well and so rapid. అంటే వేగంగా చేయలేకపోయింది, ఎక్కువగా చేయలేకపోయింది because of being a hilly region. కొండ ప్రాంతాలతో కూడుకొని ఉండడం వల్ల హిమాచల్ ప్రదేశ్లో అభివృద్ధి అనేది అంత ఈజీగా సాధ్యం కాలేదు. But after that, gradually Himachal Pradesh, government of Himachal Pradesh and also people of the Himachal Pradesh were keen on education. So that is why the government started some schools in Himachal Pradesh on free of cost or a little cost. అంటే ఫ్రీగా విద్యను స్టార్ట్ చేస్తారు, అట్ ద సేమ్ టైం కాస్ట్ అంటే నామమాత్రం ఫీజుతో కూడా స్టార్ట్ చేయడం జరిగింది హిమాచల్ ప్రదేశ్లో. ఇట్స్ అ బిగ్ ఛాలెంజ్. దట్ మీన్స్ టు ఎక్స్పాండ్ టు రూరల్ ఏరియాస్. How to expand to rural areas? It's a big challenge in Himachal Pradesh. Schools అయితే స్టార్ట్ చేస్తారు, ఓకే, దే స్టార్టెడ్ స్కూల్స్, బట్ ద బిగ్ ఛాలెంజ్ ఈజ్ హౌ టు ఎక్స్పాండ్ టు రూరల్ ఏరియాస్. గ్రామీణ ప్రాంతాలకి ఎలా విస్తరించాలి ఎడ్యుకేషన్ అనేది, ఇట్స్ అ బిగ్ ఛాలెంజ్. బట్ యాజ్ ద ఇయర్స్ వెంట్ బై, more schools were opened in Himachal Pradesh, more schools were opened and also more facilities were improved. Already some facilities provided like infrastructure, teaching staff, drinking water and toilets were improved, were already provided by the government. But after that, as the years went by, the schools, more schools were opened, and also all these facilities were improved. So as a result, the students' curiosity was increased, and also school attendance, that means enrollments also increased in Himachal Pradesh in education. విద్యలో ఇవన్నీ ఇప్పుడు గవర్నమెంట్ చాలా ఫెసిలిటీస్ ఏర్పాటు చేసింది, చాలా స్కూల్స్ ఓపెన్ చేయడం వల్ల అక్కడ క్యూరియాసిటీ అనేది పెరిగింది విద్యార్థుల్లో. Curiosity of the children increased as a result of government focused on education. Because of government focused on education. So here, as per 2005 survey, the Himachal Pradesh spending money 2005 rupees on each child. Why the schooling revolution was successful in Himachal Pradesh? Because here Himachal Pradesh government spending money 2005 rupees on each child. But in other states of India, the spending money 1049 rupees on each child. It is one of the reason. That means, see the difference. That means higher amount Himachal Pradesh spending on each child. So it is one of the reason the schooling revolution successful in Himachal Pradesh. And also curiosity of the children. పిల్లలకు కూడా చాలా ఉత్సాహం. It is one of the reason. Okay, and here now in Himachal Pradesh now, that means here one of the system in Himachal Pradesh, one of the system considered that every children should have completed the 10 years of schooling. That means every child should have complete 8th standard. So here especially 13 to 18th age group, especially girls completing 8th standard, and also they were moving secondary class, especially girls. It doesn't mean there is no difference between girls and between girls and boys. There is no discrimination between girls and boys. There is a discrimination, but it's lesser than the other states. And ఇతర రాష్ట్రాల కంటే చాలా తక్కువగా ఉంది discrimination, boys and girls అనే discrimination. Okay, and here one more important thing, that women empowerment. That means women empowerment is very high in Himachal Pradesh. That means here in Himachal Pradesh, women, they don't want to stay at home. They want to do something. So that's why they go to work outside of the home, because they wanted to try financial support to their families. So that's why they go to work outside the home. So it is one of the reason. So the schooling revolution successful in Himachal Pradesh. So here women empowerment is also one of the reason. Okay, and also you can find out many Mahila Mandals in Himachal Pradesh. Mahila Mandal means in our Telugu states Mahila Sanghal. So that means here the number of women, that means 10 or 15, more than 10 or 15 women gather, and they will be formed as Mahila Mandals. So by this Mahila Mandals, they can learn how to save money, and also how to lead life, how to lead their family. They can learn many new things by this Mahila Mandals. ఈ మహిళా సంఘాల ద్వారా ఎన్నో విషయాలు వాళ్ళు నేర్చుకోగలుగుతున్నారు in Himachal Pradesh. So that's why if you ask in Himachal Pradesh, if you ask the girl, if you ask the student, for example 4th class student Neha, do you like study? So she would say, we love study. Because what she said, because the teachers loves us and the teaches us well. So here the bonding, the affection, the communication between student and children so well. So it is one of the reason. Okay, that means the schooling revolution was successfully in Himachal Pradesh, because here it is one of the reason. Women empowerment is one of the reason, and also here government spending more money on each child, it is one of the reason, and also parents also, they were very interested on education. So that is the one of the reason. Okay, so overall in Himachal Pradesh, the girls, most of the girls completing 8th standard and also moving to secondary class. Okay, that means it doesn't mean there is no discrimination and there is no difference between boys and girls. Okay, there is a difference, there is a discrimination between boys and girls, but less than the other states. ఇతర రాష్ట్రాల కంటే తక్కువగా ఉంది. So that is why here the school revolution was successful in Himachal Pradesh. Okay, so I think this is the brief information about the ideas of development. I hope you understand well. Okay, so we will meet in the next class. Until then, goodbye.